today's topic is ITR-2. Now, are you a salaried person with income from stocks and investments, or you have a house property income or house property income from more than one house, or you have income from foreign sources, or do you have salary income only but it is above rupees 50 lakh? Then you have to file ITR-2. Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in. This is Zerodha. I am tax expert. As you know, Clear is India's largest tax and financial services platform where we have served more than 6 million plus return filers. So remember to subscribe to our channel to stay updated and keep watching such more informative videos. So if you are a first time ITR-2 filer, or whether you have already filed ITR-2 in the past, then you would know that filing ITR-2 is a bit more lengthy compared to other returns. But with ClearTax, you will find even ITR-2 filing very simple. Now how's that? So firstly, you can directly upload your form 16 and all the data will get auto-populated in the utility. Next, let's say you have thousands of capital gain transactions. So the ClearTax utility will import these capital gain transactions from the reports in seconds. You yourself will know how easy it is to file even ITR-2. So we will show you that in a while. So keep watching the video till its end. First, let's briefly learn some basics about ITR-2 and then we'll see how you can file it on ClearTax. Now, Income Tax Department has categorized the ITR forms from 1 to 9 on the basis of categories of income and the types of taxpayers. So, ITR-2 can be filed by individuals and HUF, that is Hindu Undivided Family, if you have these incomes. First is income from salary and pension. Second, house property income. Here you have to know that the house property income can be from more than one house property, whereas in ITR-1 it should be only of one house property. Third is capital gains or loss of investments or property. Both short-term and long-term can be reported through this ITR. Fourth is income from other sources, which includes winning from lottery, bets on race horses, and any other legal means of gambling. Fifth is any foreign source of income. Sixth is agriculture income. It can be more than rupees 5,000 also. Suppose if you are a director, then also you can file ITR-2. If you have invested in unlisted equity shares of any company, then you can file ITR-2. And you can file ITR-2 even if you are a resident and not ordinary resident, and if you are a NRI, that is non-resident. Now, the total income from all these sources that I just mentioned can exceed rupees 50 lakh. So if you have only salary income, but if your income exceeds rupees 50 lakh, then you cannot file ITR-1. You will have to come and file ITR-2. Now let's see when ITR-2 cannot be filed. So any individual or HUF which has income from business or profession, that is any individual carrying on a business cannot file ITR-2. They will have to file, for example, ITR-3. And second, individuals who are eligible to file ITR-1 form. Now suppose you have a salary income plus some house property income from one house, then you are eligible to file ITR-1 and then you need not file ITR-2 because one is already applicable to you. Now let's see the structure of ITR-2 form. So let me give you an overview of ITR-2 form. So first we will see only the structure, like a brief overview, and then I will show you how you can file your ITR-2 using ClearTax utility, right? So here we are looking at the structure of ITR-2, and these schedules are according to the ITR-2 form, which you will find on the e-filing website of the government portal. Right, so here as you can see, there are these many schedules in ITR-2 form. As I had already mentioned that this is a bit more lengthy form than ITR-1 or ITR-4 or other forms. So these are all the schedules that you will have to fill. For example, Part A, that is general, then salary, house property, capital gains. Again, this is capital gains, long-term sources. This is carry forward, brought forward losses, and all these schedules. So let's see. I'll just very quickly show you here. So first is general information, where you have to enter details like personal information, contact, status, and bank details. See first, then you enter your complete address, then you enter the filing section, whether you're filing it under section 139(1), which is on or before due date, or belated return, or revised return, or modified return, or condonation of delay. Then you can enter bank details. If you have already pre-validated bank account in previous years, then these details will already be entered in your e-filing account. Then this is the schedule of salary, where you enter all the details of your salary. Then we have house property. Then we have section 112A, which is long-term gains on equity shares. Then this is for non-residents equity share. Then you have other sources, where any income, for example, interest income, interest from savings account, from deposits, and all these will come under other sources. Then we have schedule CYLA, which is a set off of current year losses. Okay, so these schedules you don't have to fill anything, but they will get auto populated from the data that you have already inputted in other schedules like salary, house property. For example, here in salary you can see the current year. This is populated from your salary schedule. Then this is long-term capital gain. Again, it is populated from your long-term capital gain schedule. This is again schedule BFLA, that is brought forward losses of earlier years. So if any loss that you are carrying forward from your previous years will reflect here, right? And if there's any discrepancy, then you would have to enter here. This is carry forward to future years. So any loss in the current year which you are not able to set off, then it will reflect here in this schedule, so that which will show that you can carry forward these to future years. This is schedule 6A, which is schedule of deductions, where you can enter all the deductions that you want to claim. For example, see section 80D, which is medical insurance. Then 80G is donation, right? This is section 80 TTA, which is interest deduction for interest on savings account you get for 10,000, right? Person with disability and all these. This is again donation, section 80G. Now this is not relevant. This section is again income of specified person, which means if you have any income to be clubbed of your spouse, minor child, then it will reflect here. Then you have schedule EI, which is exempt income details. So any income that is exempt, but you still have to show it in your ITR. For example, agriculture income, any other exempt income you'll show here, any interest income that is exempt. Now this is the schedule for pass-through income, any income which is passed through and details from business trust or investment according to section 115 UA and UB. Now this section is foreign sourced income. So any income from foreign sources, if you have to enter here. America, Australia, they have mentioned. Then this is tax relief. So you get tax rebate under the DTAA agreement, that is double tax avoidance agreement. So all those tax rebates or tax reliefs that you get, because you are paying taxes even on foreign income in foreign countries, so that you don't get double taxed even in India. So here you have to mention the details of taxes that you have paid in that foreign country on your foreign income. This is again schedule FA, which is details of foreign assets and income from any source outside India. Now this is a schedule for AL, which is assets and liabilities. which is applicable to be filled for any individual HUF which have an income more than 50 lakhs. So you have to mention details of your immovable assets and all those details. So now finally we are on the schedule of total income, where you will be able to see all the incomes clubbed together, salary, house property, other sources, and everything together, along with losses and other income. Now this is a schedule for taxes paid. So if you have paid any TDS or all those things will reflect in this section. And finally, this is your schedule TTI, which is tax liability on total income. So this will give you the final tax liability that you will have on your total taxable income after rebate and everything. So this was the quick overview of ITR-2. Now let us see how you file it using the ClearTax utility. Hope you have got an idea about the structure of ITR-2 form. If yes, then please type clear in the comment section below. Now let's see how simple it is to even file ITR-2 by yourself. You can also use our expert assisted filing services, that is Clear's expert assisted filing services. Details are mentioned towards the end of the video, so stay tuned. Now we will see how you can file ITR-2 using Clear's e-filing utility. So let's begin. Hi, so let's see now how do you file your ITR-2 using ClearTax utility. So on Google you can just type ClearTax e-filing. And you can click on the first link and it will take you to the landing page. From here you can click on get started and you can choose different plans, like you can directly file ITR, you can go for tax experts. If you're a business, then you can select. So if you have already logged in, then your ClearTax account will get logged in with your email ID itself, Gmail ID. If you have form 16, then you can directly upload your form 16 and all the details from form 16 will get auto-populated in your return. Here we are just looking at the demo, so I'll continue without form 16. So you will see this screen will appear, which will have these tabs, 5 tabs, that is personal info, income sources, deductions, taxes paid, tax filing. Now if you have, as I mentioned, if you would have uploaded your form 16, details would have got saved here, okay? So you just, what do you do is you just check the details, verify that they are correct and then click on save. Even check your address and click on save. Okay, now we'll go to the second tab, that is income sources. And here if you're salaried, then you'll have to enter your salary details. Again, if you have uploaded form 16, then all these details will be auto-filled, right? So enter your salary, perquisites, all these details you will directly get from form 16 if you want to fill manually. Now let's go to other income. So if you have other sources of income, that is any interest from your saving banks account or from any fixed deposits or post office FDs, then you have to enter here. See, now this field is new for this year. Any interest on PF above a threshold, that is above 2.5 lakh or 5 lakh, will get taxed. So you have to enter this details here and enter the amount of PF on such contribution which is above threshold, right? Here also the dividend income, now as you know that individuals or investors who have received dividend have to report their dividend income, and you have to report your dividend income here. Any exempt income, if you have, suppose you have received any LIC maturity, or if you have income from interest from PPF, which is exempt, then you can add it here. And agriculture income section. Click on save to proceed again. Property income details. So you can click on this tab. Here 2 properties are already filled, but if you want to add any property, you have to click here, add another entry. I'll show you by clicking on edit details. So here you will get the first option, which you have to select the type of house property. If you have paid any interest on the housing loan, then you have to add the interest details here. Here you can read that you can claim a tax deduction up to rupees 2 lakh, right? If you have paid interest for any pre-construction period, that is before the property, before you got the possession or before you got the property completion certificate, if you have paid any interest, then you can claim that within the overall limit of 2 lakhs in 5 installments. So you can here you have to add the total interest that you have paid in pre-construction period, and the utility itself divides it into 5 installments and allows you the deduction according to the cap of rupees 2 lakh, right? Next you add your address, and then you can add your co-owner details and click on save. Similarly, you can add as many properties as you own. Next is the capital gains. So this is usually important because a lot of salaried individuals invest in short-term and long-term capital gains, and this is where they feel that filing ITR becomes tedious because you have to give a lot of details of purchase and sales. But here ClearTax makes it very easy because it allows you to directly upload reports from all of these brokers that you can see here, and the utility fetches the data, and all you have to do is just download the report from this portal and upload it here, and that's it. So I'll show you from Zerodha one portal, but similarly in all other portals you can log in and you can just download your P&L report. So now we will download the tax P&L report from Zerodha. For that, log in to your Kite Zerodha account, and from the top right hand drop down, go to console. Now on this console screen, go to reports tab, and from the drop down click on tax P&L. Now select the financial year and select from quarter 1 to 2 and click on the arrow. All the details will appear here. Now to download a consolidated statement, click on this link and save the report. That's it. That's how you can download these reports from all the other portals. Now we want to upload this report, so click here on this button and then you will find this screen. So we will upload the file by clicking on this button, but if you do not have a brokerage account in any of these brokers, then what you can do is you can download the Excel template and then you can fill these details. We'll see that after we complete uploading of the file. Let's upload the file. Choose the report provider and then choose the file. And click on proceed. If the file is password protected, then also add the password. Make sure you're not refreshing or changing the tabs. It might take a while to fetch all the data. So this is done. You saw in just few seconds the data was successfully imported. You can see here all the details. Every script wise details is uploaded. Sale price, purchase price, date of sale, date of purchase, asset type, everything. And it will also give you the amount of short-term and long-term gain. That's it. Now suppose if you do not have an account in these brokers, then you have to click on ClearTax Excel template and click on save. So let's see, open this template and see how you have to fill this template. Okay, so an Excel file will open, and in this file you have to fill all these details. Now when you get a report from your broker, say for example Angel or Shere Khan, they will also give you a file. So what you will have to do is you will have to copy paste in bulk. You just have to copy the number of shares, description like the name, date of purchase, purchase value. Here remember, purchase value means total purchase value into quantity. Here you have to enter sale price per share. Here's total sale value. And if you have purchased share before 31st Jan 2018, then grandfather provision will become applicable, and so you have to provide these details also, right? It's FMV. You will get this all from the report, transfer expenses and net. So once you copy paste it from your report, and you again in the same way upload this Excel file. So once you are done with inputting capital gains, next you go to Deductions tab. Remember that business and profession income you cannot file using ITR-2. So for example, if you have intra-day trading income, which is classified as speculative business income, but you cannot report this income in ITR-2. For that you will have to file ITR-3. So that's why we are directly going to Deductions tab. There make sure that you're adding all the deductions of section 80, that is ATC, TTA, ATG, that is donation. Click on save, and there are 3 tabs: medical insurance, education loan, and all the deductions. Right, next tab is taxes paid. Now if you have already uploaded form 16, I'm again and again repeating this, but if you have already uploaded form 16, then TDS deducted will reflect here. If not, you can also directly upload your form 26 AS. We already have a video on this. If you want, we will add its link in the description below. Okay, and so add all the TDS details. And one more thing that I wanted to add here, that for example, if you have capital gains income, which we usually don't report to HR, so at times there is a possibility that you might have a tax liability, and if you're paying tax, then make sure that you're adding its details here: the amount paid, date of payment, BSR code of the bank, and the challan serial number. This is important, so mention it here and click on save. Last tab is tax filing. So we have got done with filling up all the details after you are here in this tab. All you have to do is click on this proceed to e-filing. You can cross-check your details like your personal information and your income details. Here you can see that the utility has directly selected ITR-2. I did not select it from anywhere or from the drop down. The utility itself selects it from the type of income that you add. For example, if you just add one house property and salary which is below 50 lakh, the utility will automatically select ITR-1. But the moment you add second house property, it will select ITR-2. So you can open the link and check your form. See, all your details are mentioned here, capital gains and everything. Right now we have not added income. This was just a demo to show you how to fill. You can also compare and switch between the tax regimes, and then you can click on proceed to e-filing. Here this is just a demo, so I'm not proceeding after this step, but you can request an OTP and complete your e-filing. That's how simple it is to file ITR-2 with ClearTax. Yes. So why wait till the last day? My advice for you is to not wait till the last day, that is the due date to file your return. We have plans for everyone. So you can either file your returns yourself with our various DIY plans, or you can choose from our expert assisted plans in which you will get a dedicated account manager and an email support team. So do check the details. They are mentioned in the description box below. Also, if you have any queries, then please ask us in the comment section below. We will be glad to help you. Lastly, thank you for watching this video. If it was useful, then please give it a like and subscribe to keep watching such informative videos. Also share it with your friends and relatives to whom you may feel that this video can become useful. Take care. Bye-bye. See you in the next video.